Good morning and welcome, Team Southside, where teamwork makes the dream work. Mr. Reynolds here.
With Miss Spears.
And a couple special guests.
Jonah Bingham.
And
Ariana Spring.
You tell us whose homeroom you're in?
Miss Drennan.
Miss Belevins.
All right, excellent.
Good.
They're going to help us out with the pledge, so please stand and prepare for the pledge.
I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, so we started a new estimistry last week, and we were talking about the total number of students that we have here at Southside.
that's a whole bunch.
Yeah, that's a whole bunch. It's a pretty big number. So there's a clue from Miss Spears. It's a big number. And so, but I think it's time for an official clue.
That
Yeah?
would, yes.
You want an official clue?
What is an official clue?
Well, let's say that it is more than the number of pennies in a $5 bill.
Ooh.
I wonder how many pennies are in a $5 bill. Think
Wonder
about
how
that, but
many.
don't say it out loud. The number of pennies in a $5 bill.
Don't say it out loud, though.
And let's just leave it at that. I was going to give you something else, but I think we'll leave it
Okay.
at that for today.
Okay.
More
That's
than the
a
number of
great,
pennies in a $5 bill.
That's a great clue.
Okay. So we also, I think in most of your classes you've started talking about houses and how we're
Yes.
implementing the school-wide house system this year. And it's really exciting. There are 4 of them. Can you guys remember any of them? Give us one.
Altruismo.
Oh, yes,
Ooh,
Altruismo.
Altruismo.
It's the black house, the black
River!
color. Oh,
And that would be my house.
River's blue. And then there is Amistad, which is the red house. And
then
Isabindi.
there's-
Isabindi is the greenhouse, and that is my house. So I'm just wondering, just initial before we know too much about it, and I know the house is going to choose you, but if you could choose, which house would you want to be in?
Altruismo.
Well, why that? Why Altruismo?
Because Miss Durr's in it.
I didn't even say that on TV.
What?
That's okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
you did.
Yeah, you're right. Miss D is in Altruismo, and so that's the reason Jonah's going for it.
And I don't know what one is Miss Drennan's in, so I have to go with Miss D's.
I got it. Yeah. How about you, Aubriana?
you
What
know-
color do you like best? Do you like the red, the green, the blue, or the black?
The red.
Ooh, Amistad.
Ooh,
Now,
good.
I would imagine that as we go throughout this week, you're going to be learning more and more about those houses, and you might change your mind.
Yeah.
Because one of them might say, oh, I really want to be this because this is what this house means. So you might change your mind.
Right.
But it's good to have an initial thought on what you want to do. Miss Spears, you got some maybe public service announcements
I
for
do
us?
have a public service announcement. Boys and girls, our custodians have worked so hard this entire summer to get our school clean and ready for you. Many of them and other people have washed the walls, cleaned all the walls, because when children put their hands all over the walls or their feet on the walls or they lean on the walls, it gets really dirty. And we don't need to do that. We don't need to cause more work for someone. So we need to make sure that we are not putting our hands, our bodies, our feet along the walls or the windows down the hallway. How should we walk in the hallway, Aubriana?
Hands behind your back, feet by yourself.
To yourself. And what about our hands? Oh, you just said behind your back.
Yes.
Right.
What
Okay.
else, Jonah?
Don't goof off with your neighbor, because if you goof off with your neighbor, that makes your neighbor, well, your other neighbor, think that's okay to goof off with their neighbor, and then that cycle repeats, and then next thing you know, you have the whole class goofing off with their neighbor, and I just want you to think how that would affect their teachers.
Oh, I like that. Think
Yes.
about it. That's right.
And I've been telling the students in the cafeteria, when you line up off the wall, unless you want to wash the wall. And I'm not sure that anyone wants to wash all the walls in the cafeteria or the entire school. So if you don't, then please don't get them dirty. And please do not lean on them and touch them and put your feet on them either.
All right.
I'm a good.
We have lots of fun things upcoming here at Southside, and one of those will be happening in the area behind us next Friday, not this Friday, but next Friday, and that is the Back to School 5K and Fun Run and
Yes.
Color Run. And if you've been here before for any of those things, you guys been to the 5K or color run before?
Yeah, but I haven't ran in it.
Well, last year we were here, there were some kids who had that chalk from the color all over them. They were having a great time.
To their toe.
But come on out and have a good time. Make sure you go ahead and sign up now, though. Your parents can find that link on our Facebook page, or you can talk to Mr. Muniz or Miss Candy to help you out with that.
Yeah, I think they also had colored papers that they took home if they want to bring those back.
Okay. All right, guys. We, of course, have been spending a lot of time these first 3 days talking about how you can be safe, respectful, and responsible here at school. And so I hope you're being a great Southside Stallion and showing us that every single day. And, of course, it's
Always a great day to be a Southside Stallion. Say bye.
Bye.